Yo, coming back with another video, man. This is just an extension on the Dr. King thing, elaborating more on the Boule. So the Black History Month coming up, man, and we celebrate Dr. King every year. It's a ritual. That's what that is. It's a Masonic ritual, and what that ritual do is keep us under a spell. That ritual set the tone for the whole year. That ritual set the tone of how black people get treated and stuff that happened the whole year. It's like it keep us in a sedative state, kind of like we sleepwalking, you know. But y'all don't really don't know nothing about that. But every year we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King. That's a ritual. That's keeping us under the spell. We got to stop celebrating that man, because that man sold us out. They'll never tell that story. The plot was to destroy the black economy that we had prior to civil rights. We had our own stuff. We had so much of our own stuff across the nation that our GDP was competing with the U.S. GDP. And they saw that we was going to pass them. Our economy was going to pass theirs if it didn't pass it already. At that time, prior to the 50s, remember, we had our own stuff because of segregation. This is why civil rights had to happen. It was a money play. You know, that's what civil rights was all about. It was a money play. So we can spend our money with them, because we were spending our money with each other at that time. We were spending our money with each other. We couldn't spend our money with everybody, because we couldn't go in everybody's stores. We had to go to our own stuff. So they used Dr. King with the civil rights movement to start destroying our economy and integrating us into the white economy. That's what that was. But you got to step back and look at it. You got to actually step back and do the research and check your optics. Because what they put out there when they taught us about civil rights, you're going to see sit-ins, people sitting at the counter talking about serve me. You know, the white people, it was white only. It was white bathrooms, white water fountains. That's how it was back then in the South and in different parts of the United States, you know? So we had our own stuff during the Great Depression. Black people didn't suffer because we had our own stuff. It was the white people starving. You ain't gonna see no pictures of hella black people. Well, go back and look for yourself in the Great Depression. We had our own farms. We had our own economy. We had our own stuff. We was not suffering during the Great Depression. We actually saved Cadillac, the business, the car maker, Cadillac, during that time. Because we was buying their cars because they wouldn't sell to us. This is one of the things that ignited them to integrate into this economy, because of the money. And we was money generators, like we still are. So that's what King in the Civil Rights Act was. And when he woke up, they killed him. Period, point blank. That's how it went down. When he woke up and he said he marched his people into a burning house, and he started making moves and meeting up with Malcolm X and stuff in the background, and talking about the little group and stuff that he was in, the secret society, started exposing stuff. Yeah, they got him up out of there. He was surrounded by nothing but snakes. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all of those is Boule members. All of them is fraternity members from in college. They all different Kappas and Omegas and all of that. You know, those dudes is a part of the government. All of them. CIA assets way back then. This was an operation, people. This is why that man is celebrated. It's sad, but it's true. Get mad at me if you want, but that man was a sellout, and we not supposed to be celebrating him. We not supposed to be celebrating that man. I don't care what you say. Go look for yourself. The United States of America has tricked us once again. That's the power of the Boule. He was a Boule member. All them people that marched with him on that nonviolence, getting beat in the street, bit by dogs, shot, lynched in the name of civil rights. And it was all a play to get our money. And he knew it. It was a sacrifice because they wanted integration. Now that we integrated, how they treating us? What's going on now? Fast forward now. We in 2025, how is that society that we integrated in treating us? See, now we got immigrants as landlords that can tell us if we can rent from them. We got immigrants in our neighborhoods that run our stores when it was us that was running our own stores. We had our own stuff. We had our own houses and housing. Now it's immigrants that's running everything. They giving them everything. They doing it right in your face. I know you see it. And we just gonna keep killing each other and hating on each other, talking about each other, keeping the division up. We gotta come together, man. All of this is about eliminating us. This ain't no joke. This is not a joke. This Boule stuff is real. And y'all need to stop. Y'all need to check it out. The members is the members that's in your face that you don't know that's members is people like the mayor of Chicago, the mayor of LA, Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, Snoop Dogg, P. Diddy, Kamala Harris, the New York State Attorney General. See, if it's a black person in a government position on any level, they're a Boule member. You can't be a grassroots, regular ass person like me that's not in a secret society, that's not attached to none of this stuff, and be a government, a part of the government. In this system, you have to capitulate to grow in this system. That means you have to bow down. Capitulation means to bow down. If you can't beat them, join them. Okay, I'll do it. That's capitulation. Yes, I'll do that. That's the only way you can make it in America. On that level. You have to be in a secret society. You have to be tied in. Look up the word nepotism. This is how Hollywood worked, and this is how the government work as well. Why you think it's politicians that's been in politics, husband and wife, father and son, career politicians, their whole life? That shouldn't even be legal. But that's what happened. Nepotism is helping somebody come up that's in your family. Some people believe in nepotism, some people don't. People like me, I think you should be able to do it organically. You should be able to have a shot. I don't think it's right that somebody with talent to be looked over because this your nephew and you got to hook him up because he's your nephew. But this dude over here, he can do it better. But you're going to choose the nephew because that's your people, and that's a topic right there. But that's how nepotism works. Nepotism keep the circle within the circle. This is how you choose safe people. This is how they control their ranks. This is what the sororities and the fraternities is for. This is the origin of sororities and fraternities. The Black Boule. Look it up. It's Alpha Pi Phi, the Divine Nine. These people have took an oath against us. These people have took an oath to mislead us, to lead us down to destruction, leading us down the path of destruction. Some of y'all know, but a lot of y'all don't. And it's time for us to come together and start unifying, man. Stop all this red pill, black pill, MGTOW, this black woman versus black man argument. You know, this is all propaganda to keep us separated as a people. It's a lot of good information in those communities, but at the end of the day, it's nothing but separation and division on black men and women. That's the key of how they doing what they doing. Keeping us divided. They took the black man out the house. That was a play. With the government assistance. That was a play. Put the drugs in our neighborhoods. Took the opportunities away. Sent the opportunities overseas to the immigrants because they can get more money for cheap labor. It's called the projects for a reason. People, we got to wake up, man. They got us in a box and they experimenting on us. They've been experimenting on us. Everything that's been happening to us in the United States is like experimenting or torturing an animal in a cage or something. Seeing what's going to happen if you do this to them. That's what they've been doing to us since the inception of the United States. They've been messing over us as a people. You know what I mean? And we just taking it, trying to survive. Being stupid. Being and what's that? What they call that? And being insane, because we keep doing the same thing over and over again. We trying to live in a society that was designed to destroy us. That's what we're doing. It's non-debatable. History has showed us time and time again. Every time we get on our feet, or try and get on our feet, they knock us down. It's non-debatable. They create laws to lock us up. They move the goalposts every time we start doing good as a group. Every time we get together and start doing something that's good and positive, ain't even hurting nobody. We doing right. We doing good. They destroy it. No, nigger. Get yourself over there and do what you're supposed to do. You ain't the hell. You can't have your own stuff. Better buy from us. You better buy dope from us. You gotta buy dope from us. That's how they treat us. Now that we don't have our own economy. We don't control our own food now. We don't control our own education now. We got our own schools, everything. Back prior to civil rights. Now here we is again, finna go back into Black History Month. I hate Black History Month because every day is Black History. The United States wouldn't be a country without us. And we know that. They wouldn't have won not one war without us. They couldn't have made half the accomplishments they made without us. Using us. All the stuff we built. All the inventions we've made that they've stolen from us. All the intellectual property stuff that they done took from us and locked it away. Spitting in our face every day. We got to come together, people. We got to stop arguing about dumb shit. We got dumb arguments out there. You know, our people has fallen so far off the path as a group. It's sad. There's people out there that's doing good in our community. And I'm proud of y'all. I'm happy. You know, everybody ain't the same. But this video is to shed light on what's going on, how they running plays on us. And how they continue to run plays on us. How they on the internet kicking up dust. Getting us to trying to spark a race war between us and the Mexicans. trying to get us to hate each other, using people like Faux Extra, a government fucking detractor. They pulled that nigga out the pen. Now they paying them to go and act crazy. Go out there and just start making all kind of crazy videos and sparking it up in your neighborhoods. That's all to raise tension, to keep tension up. I don't need no man. That's propaganda. They want you to believe that you don't need no man. We need you as a woman, and you need us as a man. Period, point blank, man. Shit is real. We need each other. And they got us so individualized. Got the sisters thinking, judging niggas based off a bag, and the bag ain't worth shit. Money don't have no value. Money don't even make no man. It's the character and the quality of a man, how he treat his woman. The way they portray it on the internet, you got to be 6'6". You got to make over $100,000, over 6 feet tall, and have over 6 inches of meat. Let the internet tell it. Or you can't even talk to no woman. And I know every woman ain't built like that, cut like that, asking for that. But if you get on the internet, that's what you going to think every black woman want. That's propaganda, man. That's dumb. That's how they making our sisters look on the internet. They ain't showing nothing but booty clapping. The ladies that wear costumes every day, the outfit, the costume, the master cookie cutter, stretch pants, some kind of lace front, some eyelashes and heavy makeup. Cookie cutter. Dreadlocks. Sleeve of tattoos, neck, chest, skinny jeans, ass out, tight drawers, small shirt, man purse. It's propaganda. And that is pushed by the Boule. But y'all don't know that. They want you to keep hating on each other. They want you to keep banging. They want you to keep hating. They want you to keep thinking that you better than that brother over there because you got this much money and you live in this kind of house, but you still a nigga. You still a nigga wherever you go. We got to come together, man. The numbers don't lie, and our numbers falling fast. We got to stop arguing over dumb shit. Ladies, it's more men, it's more women on the planet than men. Okay? I'm going to just leave that there. Brothers, we got to start getting on these youngsters, man. And I mean in a good way, man. Let them know what's going on. Start informing them like our uncles informed me. My uncles looked out for me. That's why I never been to the pen. That's why I ain't no punk. I ain't no homosexual. No down low. None of that. Because my uncles. And the good foster parents I had before I became grown. Men looked out for me. Some men saved me in the 90s. Without those men, I don't know where I'd be right now. That's what we got to do for these youngsters. We got to help them. Can't talk about them. You can't talk about them without talking about yourself. I love my sons. And I show it with my actions. Every time I'm on the clock, it's for them. Whatever I'm doing, it's for them. I ain't going out and kicking it. I ain't going out to no clubs. If I am, I'm Ubering. That's when I'm going to the club to pick one of y'all up to take you home safely. Get you there safe. And if I ain't Ubering, I'm truck driving. Yeah, I'm doing it like that. I got to. That's how hard we being squeezed. But I ain't lazy. I've been working since I was 12. But I love my people, man, and I need y'all to wake up, man, and see what's going on out here. Stop hating on each other. There's too much hate in the world for real. Shout out to Dre OG. Go check him out on YouTube. Good reaction videos. There's too much hate in the world, man. We got to come together as a people, man, the black people. And then we can start working with everybody else. But we got to fix home first, man. And we got to get rid of the Boule. We got to turn our back on these government officials and these entertainers. That's the Boule, y'all. To cut it down to that, these entertainers and these government officials and these city leaders and stuff, these are the people that's influencing you and misleading you down and leading you down the wrong path. If you in the game, you ain't got no government ties. You doing it, you come from the mud, you come from nothing. Them the people that need to start coming together. Them hustlers out there, them pimps, them drug dealers, them gangsters, them people that live by the code, that do not to talk to the police, the real ones. Yeah, y'all need to start getting on these youngsters and start saving them, start helping them. The ones that can be saved and helped, that want the help, that want the love. They ain't all bad. It's some savable ones out there. And the babies, we got them. We just got to show them the love. Show them not to hate. Show them what kind of people we really is. Stop them from watching all this nonsense on the internet. Educate them. Educate yourself about the Boule. Please, it's important. If you don't, you want to die. You want to die and you want to go to a bad place. Because you didn't do your research. This country is is beyond evil. This country is beyond evil. Beyond evil, man. I've been doing research for a long time. And the stuff I learned over this time, because I'm boots on the ground. I'm a truck driver. I done seen a lot on the road, bruh. People, I done been inside mountains. You can go across the country underground. It's refrigerated mountains out there. It's underground cities in the country. Filled up with product for them. Think I'm lying. I put it on Facebook when I was truck driving, when I was over the road at that time. They took them pictures out my phone, out my uncle's phone, off my Facebook. They took that out my phone. Everything about it. And I've been there more than once, and I'm telling you, I've seen a lot on the road, man. And this country is diabolical and beautiful at the same time, but it's some evil stuff going on here. It's a whole lot of trickery. It's a whole lot of stuff going on that we don't know about. And y'all got to wake up because we not involved. We out there slipping right now. They can kill us all. That's what they doing anyway. But they just doing it slow. Squeezing us real slow. Death by 1,000 cuts kind of stuff. But y'all better start changing the way y'all celebrate Black History Month, man. Because everybody they celebrating Black History Month, either it was a made-up lie like Harriet Tubman. Look it up. Go learn from Dane Calloway and learn how they created Harriet Tubman. They created the history, man. They tell the story. Yeah, they got y'all believing the slave trade happened. That shit didn't happen. Not the way they tell it. It's mathematically impossible for the transatlantic slave trade to happen the way they told it. It's impossible. Medically impossible, numerically impossible, scientifically impossible. It's impossible. You cannot put hundreds of people in the hull of a ship and sell them across the Atlantic Ocean on a 3 to 4 month trip. It was at least 3 to 4. It was at least 3 months to get across the Atlantic. They needed thousands of ships to do this. You can only go across the Atlantic coming to the Americas a certain time of the year. You can't go back and forth the whole year. You can only go one way. So how was they going back and forth? The currents back then, the currents run different. That's the sailboats we talking about, people. They lie about everything, man. I'm telling you, you gotta take a step back and look for yourself. How they feed those people? You need more water than food on that trip. How they feed them? Show me the operation just to feed them. Show me the operation on how the bathroom went. Show me the ventilation, how they breathe and all that. You got women having periods. You got people using the bathroom, 1 and 2. How you managing that for 3 to 4 months? They laying on their back in the pictures. How they laying on their back for 3 or 4 months chained up without getting bed sores? I worked in a convalescent hospital with my ex-wife. You get bed sores if you lay in one spot for too long. And it don't take long. These people the old folks was getting bed sores in a few days. At less than a week. If they wasn't getting turned right, they was getting bed sores. So what was they doing about the bed sores? See, you got to think, man. These folks lie. They use fear. See, they told us those stories in school and we got scared. We was like, man, these people brutal. Damn, they treated our people like that? That's messed up. They did that to scare us. It's a scare tactic. They rule us by fear. What really happened, they came over here and took the Indians from up north and took them down to Brazil, the Caribbean, Cuba, all of that. That's what they did. That's a 2-week trip right there. They just went up and down the Atlantic coast. Tricking them, stealing them. That's what happened. Our people were sharecroppers. I'm not saying slavery didn't happen. I'm saying that it didn't happen the way they say it did. They tricked us out our land. They changed our identity through their politics, and they stole our land through the Department of Agriculture with their literature, because that's how they used with maritime law. You got to learn Black's law and maritime law to get a deeper understanding of what's going on. That's why I'm glad I got a criminal justice degree. That's how I learned all this stuff. They work on maritime law. We not even people to them. We don't even have international status, and the black people don't even know it. We just living. We just living out here, trying to ball, trying to come up in a system that's designed to kill us. How you think Floyd Mayweather feel being a billionaire and he can't even buy what he want? They could tell that man no anytime he want. If they don't want to sell it to him, they could tell him no, man. Money is irrelevant. It's about power. And they have power over us because we so splintered as a people, man. They got us doing dumb stuff, man. We the only group that's doing all this stuff like this on this level. And we influence the world. We very influential people, the most influential people on the planet. For a reason. That's for a reason. Why you think they use so many resources to keep us separated? Why you think they created a black Boule to keep us divided, to keep us under the oppression of the system? They using these as resources, people. These as plans. They taking out plans to keep us locked down. They created COINTELPRO to watch us and to infiltrate our organic movement so they can know what we doing. Why you think they doing all that? Why you think they have done that in the past? Why you think our unity is the biggest national threat of national security? Why is that the biggest the biggest threat? Our unity. Not the Mexicans, not the Asians, not the white people. It's the unity of the black man and woman. And somehow we can't see that as a group. They killed Malcolm. They killed uh Martin Luther King. They killed Dr. Khalid Muhammad. They killed all our leaders. All the people that knew the truth that was going to expose them. Everybody that get close to exposure, they get killed. Because this, like I said, national security, that's big, man. And our unity is the number one. They got plans for us. When we start unifying, they actually have plans on what to do. Do you know that what they plan is if we start unifying? To kill us. If we don't listen to people like Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton and all that, they have something called the King Alfred's Plan. They changed it to Operation 84 or 1984 or something like that. I forgot, but it was originally called the King Alfred Plan. Yeah, I'm bald. I don't give a damn, nigga. I'm Uncle Ruckus in this motherfucker. Yeah, Uncle Ruckus up on your ass. But man, I'm telling you, it's deception. It's division. And somehow our people can't see what's going on, or they don't care. It hurt to see my sisters back Kamala Harris the way they did. I'm a Trump supporter, and I'm proud of it, and I'm going to stand on it. Yes, I am a Trump supporter because I know the truth. I did the research. I remember the past. All right, my memory ain't been wiped. I don't believe what they say on The View. I don't watch The View. I don't watch them. I don't watch the news. I look for the shit myself. I don't let them dictate how I'm thinking or what I'm thinking like that. That's what all of that is for. That's why it's called programming. TV programs. Come on, man. This is bigger than y'all know, man. This is big, man. This is big, people. We got to wake up. We got to snap out. The Lord told me, I got to tell y'all, man, y'all got to wake up. I know I'm just getting started. You know, on this YouTube, my voice is little right now. But Lord willing, it's going to get big enough to where I can reach enough of my people where we can start doing something, man. You in the motorcycle clubs and you ain't got no government attachments, no secret society attaches and stuff like that, man. Man, get out there and start helping your people. If you in a secret society, if you a Freemason on a low level and you ain't attached to the destruction like that, renounce that, man, and get out of that group and start letting the people know what's going on, man, for real. You hurting your people. If you in a secret society, you hurting your people. If you an Eastern Star, you hurting your people. Because you ain't better than us. What's all the secrets for? Huh? Why you got to do all that in secret? Why you got to betray your people? You ain't better than us. They using you. I ain't mad at you. I know you want to come up. I know you want to do good, network, and be an entrepreneur and have your own stuff. You know what I mean? We all do. But we want it on our own terms, though. See, you ain't on your own terms in a secret society. You got to do what they say. If you don't do what they say, you out. And if they don't like you or you do something they don't like, you out. Look at King. He did the most. Out. Blew his head off. Now his family running cleanup because Trump released those files. Then they running cleanup already, talking about he just want to slander his name because he was out there doing it big. He was being more than a preacher back then. You got to go look at that, man. That's an interesting man right there. Michael King. I'm telling you, this Boule thing big, man. They got y'all thinking Michelle Obama a woman. That's a man. Yeah, I said it, and I'll say it, I'll stand on it. Her mama just died. His mama just died. And his mama said it. I leave everything to my beautiful son, Michael. That's what the mama said. End of discussion. I don't want to hear nothing from none of you black women. They tricked you like they always do. They tricked you like the white feminists. Got you saying you don't need no man and all of that. Now most of y'all out here lonely. Educated and lonely. Beautiful and lonely. Can't keep a man. You can get a man to have sex with you, but as far as a relationship, you run them off. Because you followed that white woman. And the white woman just tricked your ass and ran back to her white man. They show it to you every time. Look at how they voted. They trick y'all every time. They got us divided. We a group. It's woman, man, and child. Man, woman, and child. They want you to eliminate the woman, man. They want us separated. They want us separated. And they have us separated right now. With this rainbow group, with this independent mind thinking, this independent woman and mind thinking, I don't need no man stuff. That's all propaganda, my sisters, to keep us divided. Judging brothers based on how much money they got and not on the content of his character. How will that brother treat you? Okay. He working right here right now, but he working. Versus Ray over here, yeah, he got the bread, but he gonna beat on you, cheat on you, lie to you, make you feel bad, make you feel less than. He might pipe you up, but that's all you gonna get. That's all you worth. Because dude work at Walmart or wherever that might be just his beginning. I had all kind of jobs. That didn't change what kind of man I was. Going around my history. The majority of the women I dealt with, I'm still cool with them. Right now, to this day, because I treat them right. I was raised that way. I don't hit women. I'm respectful to them. I talk crazy if I'm talk crazy too. And I try and work. I'm working on that. I'm working on myself constantly. Because I love my people. I love my sisters. I hate what's going on. Because I see what's going on with the division and all that. It's an empty argument. A whole bunch of this stuff is an empty argument, man, and a distraction to keep us separated. To keep us in cognitive dissonance. We have fell in love with our oppressor. And we love the way we live. We want to ball out. We want to be rich. Even me. I'm trying to get rich off crypto. You know what I mean? We all subject. Trying is lying. I'm finna have this bread and start helping my people with my money. The ones I can help. The one the Lord lead me to help. You know? But I'm telling you, man, a lot of this stuff, man, all of this stuff is by design, man. But y'all got to stop and take a look back and look at the Boule. Look at what's going on around you, man. Look at what's happening. They just made y'all vote on your own genocide. They just had Planned Parenthood at the DNC. That just showed me how much you don't know. And black women supposed to be the most educated. So that means either you don't care about the 22 million babies that have been aborted since Roe v. Wade, or you didn't know. And I ain't faulting you for it, but I'm calling it out. That was a play. Kamala Harris is a Brahmin Indian, man. And they hate black people. They hate us. Non-debatable. I'll debate any Indian, whoever. But look at the caste system in India. I'm going to break them down next.